Hey there, Luminary here, and it is the 12th of November, 2011. It's Saturday, and it's time for a special episode. Since there's nothing in the press releases on the weekend, I figured it best to do something interesting. And what's interesting, I received a closed beta invite to War of the Immortals by Perfect World Entertainment. There's not a NDA agreement that I had to sign, so I'm going to assume that means I can talk freely about whatever I wish about the game. And to respect copyright, I won't be posting up any screenshots or gameplay footage of me playing the game. And I do that on purpose because it's probably not going to be a good thing if I do. First of all, one of the catches I saw about this game is that it was Diablo-esque, and I'm looking for a Diablo-esque type game, like Path of Exile. I'm looking forward to that one. But I thought, Perfect World. What does Perfect World do? And I'm going to treat this particular bit as if... First, I'm going to tell you what you did right. I'm going to tell you what you did wrong. And I'm going to then tell you how you can make it better. So let's go ahead and start off with what you did right. Number one, your Perfect World Entertainment. And your animations, your models, your... just everything about the feel of the game as far as aesthetics is concerned is always going to be fantastic. I already knew I was in for some visual treats. That wasn't a problem. I love that. Your storylines are top notch, and it's a shame that I don't read them. I read through a few and it starts off with a bang, but then I fall into that MMO feel of, okay, just give me, all the quest text and all the MMOs being released right now should just say, yo, dude, go kill 10 spiders. Yo, dude, go collect 10 corn cobs. Yo, dude, this dude killed my wife. Go kill him. It shouldn't have any type of storyline behind it because nobody reads it anyway. In fact, you should just walk by NPCs and they should just shout it at you when you get in your quest log. There's no point in even wasting clicks. You're just burning up your mouse. But other than that, aesthetically, and just the sounds and everything. Even the intro screens to their games. If you ever pick up Forsaken World, I'm not going to say it's worth the multiple gig download just to see their login screen, but it is one of the most realistic login screens I have ever seen. Holy crap, there's this eagle and it looks damn near real. And I'm not sure, I think it was a griffin. Yeah, it was a griffin, I believe. Either way, and this game, War of Immortals, was no exception. The login screen just had my jaw dropped. Just amazing work. Now, let's go into what you did wrong. So, I told you everything was in place. Again, it's a shame I don't give a crap about the story. It's about progressing through the MMO. And that was done quite well in the automation. It is another click-to-win game. I don't think at any point in the time that I played, and I played for a solid 4 hours, and I got, I believe it was 44 levels on a duelist. Okay, and as far as I know, there is only 100 levels. There might be more, I'm not sure, but either way, I plowed through the first 44 levels of this game in a very short time. And it was all click to win. Okay, here's the way it started out. Okay, you start off, talk to a person, alright? Well, there's a link in the quest log. Click the link in the quest log, your character automatically starts moving. Okay. The most interaction I had with my character was distributing points and and having to manually right-click on a mob to auto-attack. But essentially, as far as travel is concerned, it's click on a link, go make a sandwich. You go into battle, click on a link, go make a sandwich. And they even took this a step further. They further automated the process. You can now auto-farm. Instead of having external macros or programs running your tune like they do in World of Warcraft to go and fly around and collect mining nodes or herbs or whatever it is that you're collecting, they have a function in their UI where it's run by energy and it tells you how long you can go AFK and have your character just run around slaying stuff. And it won't leave a certain radius of wherever you tell it to. I thought that was kind of crazy. So why even bother making an MMO? You spend all of these resources into putting it into a game that nobody's going to pay attention to your story. In fact, I don't even think I've heard any lore wars over Perfect World stuff. And if there are, I want to read them because it's got to be interesting. But nobody gives a crap about the story. It is very much eye candy. You don't even have to play the game. And this leads us into, what can you do better? Well, stop making MMOs. And I mean that in a good sense. Stop making MMOs and start making machinima. If Perfect World Entertainment were to take all the effort that they threw into these MMOs that pretty much play themselves into cinema, like what Pixar does and DreamWorks, if they made a movie of some sort with the stories, the rich, vibrant stories that they have, with the visuals that they can produce, they would stomp a mud hole in those two companies. Bye-bye DreamWorks. Bye-bye Pixar. Here comes Perfect World Entertainment. And you guys can pretty much be curb stomped. Yeah. That's what that comes down to. I can't believe that they produced a game that pretty much plays itself. Oh, and I think I ranted on this last week too, so I'm not going to go too much further into it. I wanted to give a quick review. Again, like I said, amazing visuals. The aesthetic feel of the game is very good. For a closed beta, it seemed very sealed up. I really had some problems with the quest text because it wasn't aligned right, so the words would get cut off at the end. Again, the bad parts, the game plays itself. Why would I even bother downloading a game to watch it play itself? I mean, I want some kind of interaction. You might as well make just an interactive movie. The most I did was click. That's it. I don't even think I touched the keyboard. All I did was click. And what you could do better, just stop making MMOs. Period. Do movies. Make movies. If you make movies, I will watch them. Hands down, no questions asked. It will be epic, no matter what Perfect World Entertainment pulls out as far as cinematic sequences. I would love to see it. That's all I have for you this Saturday. I'm Luminary, and I'll see you next time.